hustle, side hustle on the side, you guys. Can everybody hear me good? Yeah? Okay, awesome. So like Delphi said, you know, my name is Leah Orozco. I'm a mommy of two. And before Herbalife, I used to work for 10 years in the medical field, guys, for 10 years. I love to work, so I knew that I love to work, but I would never get paid extra for my extra work, right? So I don't know about you, but as much as you get better working, they give you more work, but the salary is always the same, right? So that was me back then. I had my husband, and who was only my boyfriend back then. And you know, he has always been so athlete, and me not so much into that field. So I was feeling really insecure and stuff after having one baby. I started to work out, and then I met this amazing community at Train Station. I don't know if you're familiar, but if not, we invite you to go. So I started at Train Station. I started my nutrition. I was able to lose 18 pounds, 11 inches from my waist, started feeling amazing, right? But then that business opportunity offered without me looking for the business opportunity, okay? Why? Because girls were asking me, Leah, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, this tea. At the beginning, believe me, I was kind of embarrassed. I would be like with my button and then with the hair like this, like, oh, like I wouldn't say that it was Herbalife, you know? But then I'm like, girl, I'm making money. Like now I'm like, I'm making Herbalife, you guys, everywhere 24/7, right? So I was able to make $75, and then my first check was $23. And I didn't know how the business worked. I just knew that I was feeling amazing. People were asking me, and then there was more money that I can make besides just working, no? So I decided to jump in, do this full-time course. After being in the business like 2 years later, I started being part-time, and then I became full-time. And you know, like Delfina said, like, what are your goals, right? That's something that for me, I'm always like, I'm a healthy competitive. I always say that I'm a healthy competitive because I always want to reach goals, right? So for me, it was like, I want to get supervisor because 50% it's amazing, and then more profit, right? So that was one of my goals. After that, it was 2,500 volume points, but I don't want to get you all confused because right now we're trying to reach the 500, 35 or 42, or the big 50%, which is supervisor, okay? So yes, my goal was always reaching 50%, which is my 50% as supervisor. After that, you don't want to go less than 2,500 volume points. So once you're at CEO mindset, you're going to understand why. Okay, so now let me share my presentation really quick. So before I do that, really quick, why I got really into the time management, let me tell you, before I was not into time management, okay? But since I decided that I want to do Herbalife full time, I was so laser focused just on the business that I lost my balance with my family, and I lost my balance with myself. So we don't want that to happen to you, right? We want you to have a fun and excitement business that it's gonna take you high in the business, but also as a person. We don't want you to reach your 50% all laser focus with getting your husband or your kids, you know, like unbalanced. So that's not good. So that's why time management was really, really important for me, you guys. So hopefully this will help you. I'm gonna show you a little flow of how I work, okay? Basically, most of it, everything that I do, okay, right here, play from start. So, what happened? Do I lose you, girls?
We see you, Leah. We see the presentation fine.
You do? Oh my God, my screen is black. I don't see you, girls. Okay. Sorry, you can still see it?
Yep.
Okay, that's awesome. I don't see it. Okay, you just tell me if you see the screen.
We don't see your presentation now. There it is. Yeah, we got it. We see your computer.
Okay, let me open the presentation. Sorry guys, I had a long time without using my desktop. I was used to my laptop, but now the laptop was giving me problems, and I'm like, let me go to the back. And okay, here you go. No problem. We are live.
You got it.
We see it. Amazing about being able to do your business from home. So, okay. So here we go, time management, okay? So I use a lot the flow of the 3-day trial, okay, or the 15-day. whichever is your flow, whichever method it feels comfortable in your zone. This is something that I do on a daily basis. I'm gonna take you from whatever I do step by step on my daily method, okay? I do this for 2 to 3 hours, okay? And this one is my significant other. And this
Hello.
is Isaac.
Oh, hi, everyone. Hi, Delfina. Hi, Diana. Hola, hola,
Yeah.
¿cómo están? How are you guys? How are you girls?
Girls.
And look,
He knows he's doing the business. When remember I said $23, he make fun of me like the one that was gonna become a millionaire. I'm like, who fire me up,
Yeah.
right? So now
I just made $50.
he just
Hey!
I call a friend so he can clean my carpet, and he actually ended up paying me. So
instead of us paying, we pay him with the T energy bomb, and then
That's
he's like,
right. It's
I don't know
talk
what
to
that-
everyone, right?
give me all
Talk to
that.
everyone.
Yes. So okay, guys,
Love it.
3-day trial, 25 messages a day. Okay. So whatever method you use, just do 25 messages a day. That's what I personally do. And it's gonna, maybe you're gonna be like, that's what I'm doing already. Maybe you are, but at the end, you're gonna see kind of like a key, which is a tracker. And then you can answer yourself if you're really doing this every day or not, okay? So first 25 messages a day. This is something like, as you can see, hi, you can say it as however you want to do it. I'm starting a 3-day, $25. You can lose few pounds. Will you be interested? She said, yes. What do I do? The next step right away, send me your information, download Telegram, and then send me a picture so I can welcome you to the private chat, right? So I'm providing her every benefit that she's gonna be getting, but I ask for the money and then boom, boom, I need all this from you. She's gonna send me the information, okay? And then I'm gonna send the money request right away, okay? I personally love Messenger because on Facebook Messenger, I can always request it right away, but this was on Instagram. And then what we do the tag, right? Why? Because we want to get involved with them. We want to expose them. We want to expose ourselves into their community, right? So here I make a cute picture and then I tag her, but I also tag the city where she's located. Why? Because, you know, the cities will grab some of the pictures and they'll post you on their city so other people can see, okay? So I always put location and then I always post and tag her, okay? And then after that, already, boom, she become my client already, okay? I got my first client. And then after she's done on the 3 days, she's gonna be like, oh my gosh, Shayna, you're feeling amazing, girl. So if you're ready, let's keep you started, right? And then I tell her, look, this is some of the benefits. If you become my VIP Preferred member, you will get an ebook, a private chat. Are you ready? She's like, how do I get the Preferred membership, right? So why is she asking for how do I get my Preferred membership? Because I never mentioned like retail, you can buy it or go to my website. I'm just like, girl, you're ready. Let's get you started into the VIP program. These are the benefits. So I'm giving to her benefits, right? And then she's asking, how do I register? Right away, I sent her this little script. I have it saved. And you're going to see in a little bit, where do I save all these messages? Because most of the girls are always going to be asking the same thing. So for example, this text right here, I have it saved already. So I don't have to rewrite it again, right? And then this text right here that you see on the right, on how to become a VIP member, I have it saved already. So I don't have to be typing it all over again, right? So now she is like super excited. She wants to become my VIP member. So yay, good job. We're doing new clients. And then once they are on the 3-day trial or they are my preferred members, this is something really key that I used to listen all the time, referral, referral, referral. Who do you know? Who do you know? But I will never master this part, okay? I will say that now I'm getting really good at it and I'm loving it because, you know, they're referring you friends, but what's only happening, not only you're getting new clients, but also you're building new distributors without them knowing they're becoming a distributor, right? Why? Because, for example, I'll be like, okay, Aurora, like, oh my God, girl, you're loving the nutrition. I have this friend referral program. Boom, I'll send it to Aurora. Aurora is like, oh yeah, I have some friends because she wants free stuff, right? Who doesn't like free stuff? So then I have never got nobody that brings me 10 friends or 5, but I have got friends that send me 1 to 4 girls, okay? So when they send me 3 or more, I'm like, Aurora, oh my gosh, girl, your 3 friends are ready to start the 3-day trial. But guess what? And then she's gonna be like, what? I'm like, you're gonna be able to make the money from them. Like, I can even be their coach still. I can still guide you and guide her, because a lot of times they'll freak out like, no, girl, I'm still in my journey. Like, I still wanna, like, you know, continue. Like, I'm not ready to be a coach. But I'm like, I'm giving her the confidence that I'm gonna guide you and we can do this together. And then I told her, you know, like, before I started, I was not where I am right now. I always had somebody that will guide me, that will push me, you know, so I'm gonna be here for you to help you and support you while you're still on your journey, and we can help your friends. So then they're like, oh, can I make the money? Like, okay, you know? So what's happened? You're recruiting referrals, but to build your business, to build new distributors, right? And then after that, that is something I'm gonna keep showing right now, right? So after that, that's something that I really love, because, for example, I have Diana. So Diana, she was my 3-day trial. Then she became a preferred member. And then I sent her everything that you saw. So then Diana, what happened? She got her 3 girls started on the 3-day trial. And then they asked Diana, okay, so what's next? And then Diana told me, okay, girl, I sent her the same text that you sent me on how to register. That's the next step, right? And I'm like, yeah, just change my information and put it yours so they can register under you. So she's just knowing that structure. So that's something that I'm loving, because they only know that structure, like 3-day trial, 15-day, 30-day, whatever. It's a online challenge that you have. But the same structure is, client, get them in love with the product. You're not gonna keep retailing. At least that's something that I have learned in the past, I would say the past 6 months, girl, seriously. And that has grown my business super, like my check super fast, okay? So it's only retail, love the product, love me. If you love me and you love the product, you're ready. You're ready to become a VIP. Why do you want me to pay for retail? I don't want your money. I want you to get the benefits, right? So you're building that. And then your new distributor only knows 3-day trial, preferred member, into a coach. So that's something that I'm really loving it, okay? And then I'm gonna show you back again into the presentation. So then this is my agenda, girls. I have been really into a tracker, okay? I track a lot. So for example, I have a notebook that is called the 12 column. It's a black one. I got it on eBay or Amazon. And I have been using this. So since November, this is when I started my real tracking, okay? Imagine, I have been in the business for 5 years. I never knew about this, okay? So now this is something that I do it every day, and I encourage you, because you're barely starting and this is amazing. And if you're kind of like a visual person, you're gonna like it, because it's like you're gonna see your numbers. And if the next month doesn't reach higher, you're not continuously doing the same flow, okay? And then, so as you can see, I always put the date that they purchased the product, and then I put new. If she's a new RO, I always put like reorder, they order again, the name. The highlight, I'm really to highlight, so when they highlight, they're becoming preferred members, okay? And then when I put it in pink, now she became a distributor, okay? So that's how I do my tracking, so I can know if they're going into the right direction, okay? And then as you can see, for example, it's 11, always 11. December was not a high day, but I still got 7. In January, I got like 13. So those numbers are really gonna give you a good results that I'm gonna show you at the end, okay? And then this is my agenda, my weekly agenda, okay? So I always try to put like a description of the word that I wanna focus on that day. So, you know, we're doing Power Hour, which all of you girls are doing. Those are amazing. So we always start our like Power Hour. This is our intention, ownership of the day, you know, or whatever. That's something that I have started doing and I like it. And then I put HOM, and then I put the names of everybody that I invited into that HOM. So that way I can keep track and I can go back into it, right? And then I always track my personal volume points every day, because if you see, every day it's growing. So I don't go to bed until I don't see that number moving, okay? Even if it's just a multivitamin, a tea, a 3-day trial, you name it, but that number has to move. And then organization, something that you're gonna learn later in the future. Organization is what it's gonna take you to another level after a world team, okay? So I always try to track those numbers too. And then I put here, you know, some of my to-do list that I need to do. I'm really into paper. I'm not really savvy into computers and Excel yet. And this is my daily, like this is what I do daily, girls. Seriously, sometimes when I say I'm a full-time, I'm like, girl, full-time, what does that mean? Like 8 hours, like in the normal world, but for me, like doing 4 or 5 hours is full-time already for me, right? So this is only what I do. Okay, I do 5-minute script and I'll put it in the chat so you girls kind of have it, but this is what I do, okay? 5 minutes to prepare what I'm gonna be sending, right? Because I have it saved already, but I always try to modify based on whatever is going on that day. And then I do 15 minutes, I send the message, boom, 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 without this getting distracted. I go to the messenger, I see everybody that has the little green light, and I know they're seeing the message, and I'm like, boom, boom, boom. I don't think about it. I'm just sending the message to them. And then I do a 10-minute follow prospects, which I think you girls covered that already. And then 15 minutes, how to comment on the stories. So I go to just to build a relationship with them. And then I do a 20-minute story content on my social media. Why? Because through all my day, you're going to see my kids, my family, me, Leah's life. But I try to be intentional in those 25 minutes to prepare something throughout the day that it's going to be like, for example, before and after. How can they get the before and after? So I promote before and after and then 3-day trial, because they can get this before and after starting with the 3-day trial. Where can I get it? With me. And then I'm like, if you want to get it, girl, you can call me or text me, whatever. And then call of action. I post a picture of the actual 3-day trial, and then I put the poll, you know, that you are probably familiar already. So I just try to put a lot of me and my family so they can feel connected and related, and then they can trust me, and then just a little bit, you know, about just the 25-minute business story content. And then I do a 30-minute follow with my clients daily. So every time will be different people, right? Because I do 30 minutes only. And then I do 30 minutes for my preferred members. And then I do 30 minutes with my distributors, the non-supervisors. And obviously all the time it's going to be someone different. And then 30-minute supervisors. Now I do it only 1 time a week, you know, just to see if they're following the same flow. And then this is my weekly schedule. So Sundays, I prepare my agenda just like the one you said. How do I prepare it? Just with my personal volume points, boom, boom. So I can just add into it. And then I put the word of the whole week. And I just prepare my week, what I'm gonna talk to on that week and what are my follow-ups. And then Monday, I do my clients and promote the HOM in Spanish. And then on Tuesday, I'll do follow-up for my preferred members. Wednesday, promote HOM for our Thursday call. And then on Thursday, I'll promote 3-day trial. Why? Because I start every Monday and Wednesday is a 3-day trial so they can get them on time. And then Friday, I do try to go live on Facebook and do my makeup into this group page where they're not related into Herbalife, but I am. So I'm always branded and talking about my nutrition while I'm doing my makeup. And then I do video calls and phone calls on Fridays. Saturdays, it's family time, STS, and still promote the 3-day trial so they can get it ready for Wednesday. So they can be ready to start it on Wednesday. And then these ones are some of the apps that I use. Okay, I use SplitPic, WordSwag, and PhotoGrid. Those are the main ones that I use for my pictures. Okay, for my pictures. So I will use this top 3. Probably you have heard about it before. And then when to post, seriously, before I used to do this and I even bought it, but honestly, I'm kind of a rebel. I just post when I feel like whatever I feel in that moment, I just post it. But when to post is really awesome because it will tell you, oh, this is the best time to engage with your people, you know, so it's good, but I don't use it that much no more. And then I do my cleaning, my weekly cleaning with the cleaner that you see here. What it is. Because when on Instagram, you start following people and sometimes they don't follow you back. So you don't want to have that big number of you following people, right? So with a cleaner, you will start cleaning everybody that doesn't follow you, okay? And then the word board, that's my favorite because that's the one that I have with all my messages saved, okay? And all screenshotted so you girls can see it, like how does it look, my folders inside. Because right there, for example, I have follow-up message. And then I'll have, hi, my name is Leah, how are you? Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, blah, blah, blah. So everything is there and you just tap it and it will type it automatically. And then how to introduce myself. There's a lot of people always asking like about what is the protein or what does the protein has or whatever, right? They're always asking you the same questions. So what I do now, I just save it. That way I can go back into it. I don't think you really can see it, but I have it like in 2 folders. For example, energy, digestion. So everything that is, see, if somebody tells me, oh, I need some energy, girl, because I posted something about energy, I'll go boom, energy, and then I'll get prepare, list of all the information there already, and it's gonna be added instead of me typing and searching it on my Herbalife, okay? So that will save you a lot of time by doing that. And then this is something that I love. My goal personally, girls, okay, this is my goal. And I think we can all do this together if we do really do it intentionally. Like my goal is only to get 3 to 4 clients a week to start my 3-day trial, okay, a week. I think that's something affordable. You're not feeling like super stressed. So I love that 3-day a week. And then it's like, make your Instagram a cash machine, right? Like, why not? We're at home. We're always promoting Netflix, every new series, every restaurant, or well, right now not the restaurant, but you're always promoting everything. Okay, so why not promote yourself into Instagram and really make it your money, like your cash machine, right? And then build a duplicatable business. This is why I have been loving this flow because it's really simple. You get 3-day trials a week. You get them Love of Nutrition. If they're ready, they're ready. They'll become your preferred members. If we're not, we are not here to beg or to sell. We're here to help others, right? So if they're ready to be helped, we're here. If not, it's okay. We love you whenever you're ready. Like, we're ready for you, right? So it's like 3-day, ready, preferred member, ready, referral program, ready to make the money. Let's go. Now, welcome to our tribe, right? And then the reason why I'm really liking this, because look what it can really happen, girls. This is something that it has been happening with the girls that I have been implementing this flow with, okay? So if you get 12 new clients, which means your 3-day trial, right? 3 to 4 a week. If you get 12 in the month, out of those 12, 4 will tell you, you know what, girl? I'm ready to become a preferred member. Let's do it, Irma. So out of those 12, 4, they're going to tell Irma, I'm ready. So you're having 4 preferred members, then 4, they're going to be making 200 volume points or more, okay? So at least they get 150 to 480 volume points as a preferred member. Those has been my numbers, but average, I put these numbers based on an average, okay? So average will be 200 volume points. That's gonna give you 800 volume points. Out of those 4 preferred members, 2 will become distributors. And if they do the same flow that you are doing, a month, at least they're gonna be making 800 volume points, each distributor. So if you get 2, that's 16 volume points. In a month, you're gonna be making 2,400 volume points. You are gonna be making that. So now it's really simple. All the girls that are starting, they're doing it in between 800 to 1,200 volume points that first month. And you know, if you take advantage of the pilot plan, it's 2,000 volume points in 1 to 2 months. So if you see these numbers, you can make from 800 volume points to 2,400 volume points in 1 month. Either you go to 35, you go to 42, or you go all the way to 50% just by doing the 25 messages a day, every day with nonstop. And why is the tracking really important? Because I have been having girls that they like, girl, I don't got nobody, everybody says it's expensive, nobody's ready, and blah, 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 right? And I'm like, girl, you're telling me I'm a tracker and I have been doing this. I know it works, right? But when you don't track and you don't write it, you think that you're working. So when you really write it I tell you, okay, Tanya, okay, so you're telling me you don't have nobody. Take a picture of your agenda, send it to me, and I want to see how many messages you send every day. I want to see how many personal volumes are accumulating every day. And if I see 0, 0, 0, 0, so is it the marketing plan? And is it the people, or it's us that we're not doing the deal, right? So, I mean, I only personally do this on the Power Hour, which it has been really helpful for me because it really keeps me track on it as well with you girls. I think we're so used to like working, and we're used to somebody seeing us and telling us, okay, now do this, now do that, and we get to do it, right? So, I mean, I only do this 2 hours, girls, and throughout my day, you can do it like morning and then night, because I do it at night also, you know? I don't know if you girls have any questions.
We
Yes,
have, Melissa, do you want to ask her in person? I know you had a question.
Yeah, sure. Hey, Leah. I asked on the chat, do you have a separate Instagram account to promote Herbalife, or do you promote it on your personal account?
I promoted on my personal today in the Power, where a lady was asking me, right? Like, oh, should I make a different one? And my answer was, if you really are taking this like your business, I mean, they want to see who you are as Melissa in the business, because you don't want your Instagram to seem like she's an Herbalife commercial person. You want to be seen of, I'm Melissa, the entrepreneur Herbalife, or some inspire them, you know, like, so if you do a separate one, what are you going to be posting? All Herbalife? That's going to be boring. Like I always say, let me think like if I'm the client. If I'm searching, if I see a Delfina, or if I see somebody that will just be posting Herbalife, who would I be getting attract more into? Into a Delfina Herbalife, or into like an Herbalife freak? Like that's too much, I would say, you know? So I always say, see your Instagram and think about like who you're attracting. And if you are the customer, will you be attracted into that page that you are creating? Hopefully that answered your question.
Yeah, thanks. That makes sense. Thank you.
Anybody else?
Any questions, ladies?
No?
To all you girls, I just want to say this girl here, she just shared with you. So she's closing the month, and I'm sure with over 12K volume points, personal volume. She has a team of, the team is actually closing with 30,000 volume points as a team, just so you know. And she's gonna end the month with $6,000, okay? And she literally just said, with at least 4 hours a day that she puts into work. And go ahead, Leah. I just want to share, like, I mean, I hope you took a lot of nuggets in that. If you have a question, please ask, because she's the best.
Way in the chat too, you know, we're there for you. And don't think like, oh, well, she has like a lot of years. Let me tell you, I thought that I was doing the deal 100%, but I was not tracking. Everything that you saw is something that I barely implemented into my business. In November, I started to do the tracking, okay? In February is when I really started the flow of the 3D trying to a VIP in February. So my volume points were always like barely making the 2,500 volume points, and max like 3,200 volume points. Like that was, I couldn't be a high volume producer. I would have never thought in my life that I could even make 7,000 volume points, never. But with the structure, with the flow and the consistency, the tracking, it's the same thing that we're all doing, but the tracking will really take you into reality, what you're really doing and what you're really not doing. And that's gonna take you to the next level. So in February, I closed 3,800. February. In March, I closed over 5,600 February. And then in March, I closed with 10,000 volume points. And then right now in March, we're hitting, the goal is to go over 12,000 volume points, you know? So it is a duplication, but it's all based on, this business is time and numbers. That's it. You know, just time and numbers. So if me and Isabel, we're doing the business together, but Isabel's every day sending the messages, right? And we're both using social media, and I just do it like 3 times a week and maybe, right? But I feel tired and I'm like, girl, Delphi, this business is not working, girl. And Isabel is saying yes, and she's showing like It's not the marketing plan. It's not the business. It's not the people. It's us that we don't do the tracking because the plan is the same one. The messaging is the same. The same 3-day trial that you're promoting and not promoting is the same. It's just the consistency of the text and the DMs. So, yes, girls.
Isabel asked, what is your IG? Can you type it on the chat? Thank you. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Leah. This was amazing. And I'm excited for this call to be recorded because I know a few couldn't attend, but that is okay. We will be sharing this. And again, once again, I honor you for showing up because I know you have a gang of things to do. So homework is create your own word board. And now if you're new and you're like, yo no sé, like I don't know what to, write. Just so you know, we have a chat and we're gonna have a lot of like copy and paste things that you can implement and add on your word board. So I'm gonna email that to you guys for those that are signed up on this program, on this course. I'm gonna email you the link so you can add yourself on that chat. So give me tonight or tomorrow morning, I'll do that for you because you can go through it. And as Leah mentioned, is whatever flow you wanna go for the most part, we're all using the same flow. It's having those copy and paste. So when somebody asks you like a 3-day trial, you just paste there. If you want to welcome your new client on day 1, you can just go in there, copy and paste, which is fantastic. And that is the whole reason with time management hacks. If I shared with most of you Leah's Instagram through text, if you're not currently following her, check out her story and the way she flows, and she uses a lot of the templates. So I invite you to use the flyers that we have, as far as product templates, but also if you are lacking time is, again, we discussed this last week, how can you schedule your posts and also create pretty templates so you can just use throughout your day, because you may not be able to show your face or you are at work, you only have 10 minutes, but you have this ready to go, okay? So, so number 2 is catch up on your homework, any incomplete homework that you currently have. This is your week to catch up. And number 3, a lot of you shared on the chat, what is your goal for the end of month? So whatever your goal is, the end goal for this group is supervisor level. If you already reached supervisor level, well, guess what? Stretch your next level, which is a minimum of 2,500 volume points to get your first cut to active supervisor. So whatever your goal is, guys, we're here to support you. We want to make sure you accomplish it. We got like 7 days to month end. So let's go get off this call, get to work. I hope you are inspired. Leah, I'm so excited to have her as my business partner and also in my team to say like, she's my downline. Yeah, that's pretty amazing, right? So be the best version of you so you can start attracting amazing women just like you. So thank you so much, girls. Thank you so much, guys. It's great to have you here. If you are a supervisor, you should already be on the CEO Mindset call. If you're still here, quickly log off and disconnect and go to the next one because we will see you there. Thank you, guys. Love you guys. Happy Monday. Mwah. A trabajar. Let's get to work. Bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.